So on this problem, we need to find the vertex. It says the axis of symmetry, whether this is a minimum or maximum value, and the range of the parabola. You can do this in a graphing calculator, and if you have one, let me know what type, and I can make you a video for that. So we're going to start with the vertex. The vertex is a point x, comma, y. Well, to find the x value of the vertex, there's a formula. X equals negative b over 2a, or the opposite of b over 2a. So in this case is negative 4 over 2 times 1, because here's the a, the b, and the c. So my x value in this case when I reduce is negative 2. So I'm going to write negative 2 for the x. The y value. To find the y value, all you're going to do is plug in that negative 2 for x. When I solve this, I get 4 minus 8 plus 5. So I would put those two together and say 9 minus 8. So my y value equals 1. So there's my vertex. And as I do this, I'm going to sketch what I know. I know that at negative 2, 1 is my vertex. So the next piece from here we're going to talk about is the axis of symmetry. And what the axis of symmetry does is it's an invisible line that cuts the parabola in half, because a parabola is symmetric. So anything that happens to the right will happen to the left through this line. This line goes through the x-axis, and it will always go through the x-axis. And what's the x value of the vertex? Well, it's negative 2. So there's your axis of symmetry. The next piece, I'm going to go a little generic on the next piece. I have to determine what direction the parabola is going to go. Now I can plug in a bunch of numbers and find exactly, but if I look at this first term right here in the coefficient is a positive 1. And when I think positive 1, I think happy, positive, happy. My parabola is going to look something like this. So the vertex is the bottom or the top. If it was negative, it would flip the other direction. So this piece right here, the vertex, is at the bottom, which means it's a minimum value. The last piece I believe it asks for is the range. So the range deals with the y. So looking at the vertex, I know that my y value is 1. So right here at the y value of 1 is my parabola above it or below it. Since it's above it, it's greater than, and it touches it, so it's equal to. So one way you can write the range is in an inequality, y is greater than or equal to 1. I can also write it in an interval notation, which starts at the bottom, and the bottom value is 1, and the highest value is a positive infinity. So I could write it either way.